Hey, what's going on guys, John here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the iPhone 13, which may be called the iPhone 14 moving forward. Now if you guys don't already know, Apple just sent out invitations to their event, which is happening on the 14th. If you guys don't already know about that, go ahead onto apple.com. This is where you guys will be able to see the new magical touch to their AR. Likely this hints to some kind of new product like the Apple glasses or something like that. But for this video here, we're going to talk a lot about the iPhone 13 and what has leaked so far. Alright, so off the bat, John and Ian from Front Page Tech has mocked up some really nice iPhone 14 ARs, and you guys will be able to see just the overall picture of the device. There are lots of changes from what I'm seeing here. The front now has an edge-to-edge without the notch, which is fantastic. If you guys really look close into it, it looks really similar to the iPhone 5S. Even the buttons and the antenna bands on the side really reminds me of it. So if you guys take a look right here, we have the up and down for the iPhone 5S, and it has the plus and minus icon, very similar to this device right here. I don't know if I'll like it more than what I have on the iPhone 12 right now, just because it fits my fingers and I can just reach it much better than a little button. But we'll have to really wait and see. One other thing that I noticed and I'm really excited for is the flush back. Now, ever since probably the iPhone 8, there has been a bump at the back that really gets annoying because it was wobbly on the table when I set it down. But if you guys can remember this design, it is completely flush and it just feels so nice when you set it on the table. There's no wobbling, nothing like that. So it is really cool that we get to see that coming on the iPhone 13. Now, this might cause a little confusion because it is called the iPhone 13, but John has mentioned that this is the iPhone 14 and there is a possibility of Apple just skipping the 13 in general. Now, if you guys don't know the logic behind this, it is because the 13 is an unlucky number in most of Asia and a lot of other countries around the world. 13 is just one of those numbers you really don't want. It's similar to Friday the 13th, which is sort of celebrated in North America as well. And I think Apple really thought of this. They don't want to lose sales over a singular number. So that's something that we are considering and they are considering as well. Alright, so with that aside, let's scroll down a little bit here, and FPT has given us a little AR demo here. Let's click on to view AR and you guys can try this yourself as well. Try to move around the screen while it's loading. This is where it's going to be detecting just like every other single AR mode that you guys have. It might ask you to move your iPhone around to scan a little bit better. And this is definitely better on the iPhone 12 Pro where it has that LiDAR scanner. It takes a little bit quicker than this phone right here, but finally we have it up and loaded. So let's try to take a look here, see what it has. Alright, so this is really neat. You can see that the iPhone is floating right in front of me here, and the back camera is flat. It's completely flush, really beautiful. Let's see if we can drag it closer to us and take a view here. Yeah, so wow, that does look really beautiful. And let's scroll it around a little bit and you can see the antenna break, and you have your side button just as you usually do. And let's try to turn it around a little bit more here and see what we have. Now we take a look at the screen here, you can see that it has no notch. I'm just gonna zoom it down a little bit. There is, however, a little cutout for a camera hole, so that's definitely expected. And if we take a closer look right up top there, it is right behind the border, but there is an earpiece, which is expected. Alright, now the more interesting thing is once we turn it completely all the way to the other side, you will see what I was talking about. So there we have it, the brand new volume rockers or buttons. Very different than what we have right here. This is sort of a switch and this is sort of a button. So that's going to be a little bit different. If we compare right next to an iPhone 5S right here, we can see that it's pretty much the same without the top and bottom icons. So yeah, there are quite a bit of changes, but it does keep the same form factor as what we have now on the iPhone 12. There definitely is going to be the iPhone mini version of it. So for those of you guys that like the mini, it's going to be available for you as well. So that's something that you can get excited for. So why don't we hop on out of here and let's just talk about the final things. Scrolling all the way to the bottom, we do have a couple new wallpapers. I'll put up on the screen for you to see, but it's pretty normal. Nothing really cool here. I'm honestly hoping that there was something really nice in terms of wallpaper. Maybe Apple would finally add sort of a wallpaper app store. Who knows, maybe in iOS 16. But that's pretty much it for this leak we have so far. I'll definitely keep you guys updated every day as I notice anything new that comes out for the iPhone 13 until that date arrives. But for now, this should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Once again, Peace out.